Kolbrin Bible, Book 6, Chapter 6, The Real Man. I found this chapter very instructive. NPR 624. He treasures womanhood and the dreams of men. He is the master of earth and the lord of creation. Nothing more is required of man on earth than that he be a real man. This is a sufficient objective and difficult enough for any man to achieve. NPR 625. Manhood is a state of freedom, but its stronghold is in the spirit of a man. The body may be held forcibly in bondage, but the spirit cannot be shackled. He who lies imprisoned in the lowest dungeon may be more free than he who walks above with a servile spirit. Holding him in thraldom, servility is the brand of the weakling. I spend a lot of time on my comments attacking the ideal of the women being inferior or evil, or that being gay or creative means you are incapable of being acceptable in God's eyes. Consider this. A traditional person will never have to face a challenge to their identity. It will not have to be earned. They will inherit all they receive. A woman must fight in any profession that she wants to be in, but isn't considered normal for a woman. Pressure in society is to conform. A LGBTQ man or woman will have to struggle and gain strength from those arrogantly demanding conformity. Some of these will break, but I would claim that is because the burden you placed on them was too much. Adults offer unconditional love. God offers it and has yet to fail in his promise. It is the parents and adults, too rigid to see their betrayal as the real reason so many will suffer. That is because you have free will. God might have placed the child with you, but God might have done it to test you, not the child. That child will still have a path to follow, no matter if you pass your test or not. If the child is broken by you, the child out of love and ignorance hate themselves. Instead of letting you own what you did and focus on the path God set them on, your charge as adults, as parents, was to strengthen them for the path, not break them demanding they must be you, must make you happy. They should not grow bitter or hate you any more than they should own your rigid judgment of them as proof of who they are. Had you done your job right, they would not have to do either. You made the path worse by your lack of empathy that the child you held and offered unconditional love at birth failed to fulfill your wants and desires. You demanded too much and arrogantly pretend it was God's judgment.